Hey, good afternoon, everybody. How you all doing? You know who this is? This is your boy Rob Thomas Jr. and this is the real news behind the news. Oh yeah, man. Today is Thursday, July 8th, 2021, and I know y'all wasn't expecting this video. So as you all come in, man, please let me know where you're coming in from, where you joined the video at, what city or state you're from. Also, please hit the like button, the share button. Also, very important to hit the like and the share button. Most important, though, leave your comments. Your comments are very, very important to this channel because again, it helps keep the content of the broadcast, the video being broadcast. It helps keep that content flowing smoothly. Now, briefly, we want to talk about the situation that's going on in the country of Haiti. Haiti is known as the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere, and it is that way for a specific reason. Haiti is the only country to ever forcefully, through a revolt, to overthrow the shackles of slavery. Haiti was the only country to ever kick its slave masters out. And when they had the Haitian Revolution, they wasn't bull jiving, y'all. They were murdering everything that came over and held them in bondage. Now you have to realize, I'm gonna show y'all some real game. We talk about reparations here in America for slavery. Do you all know that in Haiti, what happened after they kicked the French out and the other colonizers and slave owners? France forced the country of Haiti to pay reparations to the slave owners, to the families of the slave owners. Same thing here in America. Little known fact. Here in America, after slavery was basically abolished, a lot of those slave owners received reparations for losing their property, the slaves. The um, United States government issued out reparations to the slave owners who no longer were able to oppress a group of people, the slaves, and they gave them reparations, y'all. Hey, what's going on? No, sir, I haven't had the shot, man. No, I haven't had it. I don't think I will be having it. I got a lot of other issues right now. Like right now, my blood pressure's been up so much, so high, man. It's crazy. Hold on, let me Okay, we'll leave it up so I can read you all's comments. Thank you for that comment. Survival. No, I haven't had the shot. That's a whole nother video. Why would I take a shot? Picture two lab rats talking. You know what I mean when I say lab rats? Them little white mice that be in laboratories, they be experimenting on. And one lab rat asked the other lab rat, "Have you had your COVID shot yet?" And the other lab rat responds by saying, "No, they haven't finished human testing yet." I'm not gonna be a guinea pig, man. I mean, think about it. HIV has been around damn near 30, 40 years, and they have not come up with a vaccine for that. They haven't come up with a vaccine for the common cold. All these other illnesses that they got medications for, they've been having these medications in clinical trials for 10 to 15 years, and when they finally do get an FDA approval, they still got all these deadly side effects. So why would I take a vaccination that they came up with in less than a matter of 3, 4 months without proper testing? Nah, I don't think I'll be taking none of them. But anyway, back to Haiti. Haiti is so poor because it was just recently, I think, 4, 5, 6 years ago, somewhere in the last 10 years, they basically just finished paying reparations to the French government for the Haitian revolt, overthrowing the slave owners. Do you realize the country of Haiti has whatever natural resources they have had, they had to pay the French government reparations all these years for gaining their independence from the slave owners. Here we are in America, black people in America, talking about reparation, not understanding, and it's hypocritical of the United States government because they gave the slave owners reparations for losing their property. Why can't we get some kind of reparation? I'm going to be real. This is a side note. If they were smart, they would give every black family $25,000, $30,000 in reparation, because you know what's going to happen? Negroes are going to go spend it right back with them. Not only will it make it a boost to the economy, but look at all the taxes that they'll get off of the money that we go spend on big screen TVs, rims, hair, and nails, and tennis shoes. So if they were smart, they would give us reparations, because again, they're going to get it right back, because we are the biggest consumers, or black people are the biggest consumers, black people in America are the biggest consumers on the planet. So, I mean, it's a win-win situation for both groups. But I think it's awful hypocritical that the French government placed reparations, demanded reparations from the Haitian people, which is why that country is so poor. Now, recently, again, you've had the president of Haiti to be assassinated. This was a well-organized hit, y'all. This wasn't just some people that got tired of the president and went in there and decided to kill him. No, this was something that's indicative of a United States coup, or the overthrow of a country by the United States. Because again, you got to realize the 40 guys that were murdered, the people that stormed this president's house, I think I put the name Morsi, President Morsi, they were well organized, well funded. They pulled up in brand new Toyota trucks, y'all. Brand new Toyota trucks. The country of Haiti is so poor, where the hell they get 8 brand new Toyota trucks? They knew the layout of the building, meaning that they had to have some inside help to give them the diagrams or blueprints for the president's house. Plus, they spoke Spanish. Everybody knows that the people of Haiti speak French or Creole. And one of the main things, they pose as American DEA agents. So it leads me to ask the question, was this an organized hit on the Haitian president sponsored by the United States government? Now, y'all know me, people like to say I'm a conspiracy theorist, but nothing that I'm saying when I tell you all about how the United States is responsible for coup d'etats and the overthrow of other governments on a daily basis. We have always been messing around in Haiti. Think about it. Remember when they had all that, after that great earthquake in Haiti, when you had all these religious leaders saying that the devil is getting his pay for the Haitian revolt? Why the hell the devil have to, why is everything bad happening to Haiti have to be because they overthrew their slave masters? No. The reason the bad stuff is happening to Haiti is because they had to pay reparations all these years to their slave masters, which left their country dirt poor. But when I talk about these covert operations and coup d'etats, all you have to do is do your research. You'll find out that the United States overthrow more country. We sitting around here talking about Russian meddling and interference in our election, when we literally control elections in other countries. We literally topple presidents, rightfully elected presidents of other countries, and put in dictators who are going to sell their country out and basically sell all their natural resources to American government, to American corporations. So we're gonna talk a little bit more about it later on tonight. I didn't have any work to do today, so I just thought I'd go ahead and throw this out and get you all prepared for a show tonight around about 7 o'clock p.m. But yeah, that's why Haiti is in the shape that it is in. It ain't got nothing to do with a curse, you know. It ain't got nothing to do with them practicing voodoo. Hell, I practice voodoo myself. African spiritualism is what I practice. But everything that happens to Haiti was organized and implemented on them by their former slave masters. That's why Haiti is dirt poor. That's why you see what you see in Haiti. What people going to allow a group of colonizers to come to their state, I mean to their country, and just literally sit back and allow them to enslave their whole country and take all their natural resources? The people of Haiti was the only group of people, black people, who were able to overthrow their oppressors, and they suffer from it. Also, we want to talk about briefly, the United States is pretty much fully withdrawn from Afghanistan, y'all. That's a good thing. We've been in Afghanistan for over 20 years and murdered damn near 100,000 civilians, spent almost $2-3 trillion, but they're leaving 600-700 soldiers behind to guard embassies and stuff and other quote-unquote USA assets, probably the opium. But the Taliban is not going to have it. The Taliban has resurged. Something else we didn't know, we found it out during my course of my research over the last few weeks. Afghanistan has one of the largest deposits of rare earth metals. I guess you could say metals that they use to make a lot of the stuff that goes into these cell phones and computers and stuff like that. But they found large deposits. This is why the Chinese is trying to step in and take over where the Americans left off. But did you know what they call, what's the nickname, the world-known nickname for Afghanistan? The graveyard of empires. No country on the face, think about it, the United States, the most powerful country in human history. At one time, Russia was just as powerful. But none of these countries could overtake the will of the Afghan people to not be enslaved, which kind of just like the Haitian. The Taliban has ran the United States off, y'all. And the United States has, I believe, cut a deal with the Taliban, which will allow them to keep American contractors and American corporations inside Afghanistan to try to harvest and mine some of those rare earth metals. But the Chinese look like they're going to beat them to it. So it's going to be a war, somewhat like a Cold War between the United States and China in Afghanistan as to who will be able to get their hands on the rare earth metals. So y'all stay tuned. That's a developing story. But yes, the United States is pretty much withdrawn all its troops, because you know they had a deadline. They were supposed to have been out, I think it was in March, and Taliban said if y'all don't be out by the time in March, we're going to just start a super war and try to kill as many as you all we can. Joe Biden agreed to the withdrawal, but he extended it to September 11th of this year. But pretty much almost three-fourths or more of American soldiers have been withdrawn from Afghanistan, which leads to ask the question, where are they going next? Because you gotta think about it, if they bring all them soldiers here, ain't too many jobs for them here. We got over almost 2 million people in our military. If they cut out all the foreign wars and brought them back home, you mean that's 2 million more people that they will have to find good, high-paying jobs for. So war is big business. But again, you all join us later on this evening. We're going to go into more greater detail about these subjects. I was hoping that we would have more comments on this video, but y'all know for a fact now, those of you all who are watching this live or who watch it a little bit later, before 7 o'clock, we will be going live 7 o'clock, between 7 and 9 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time tonight. But once again, the president of Haiti has been assassinated, and it leaves a lot of questions up in the air. Who done this and why? Because this wasn't just a group of armed citizens mad at the puppet government, because the current sitting president was He was supported by the United States at one point. So we don't know what country sponsored the assassination, but we do know that they spoke Spanish, and nobody in the country of Haiti speaks Spanish. The official language in Haiti is French or Creole. So these guys were basically mercenaries hired by somebody, some country. Only a country could sponsor and pull off logistically what they did in helping them guys assassinate the president of Haiti. So hey y'all, thank y'all for watching this video, man. Um, we thank y'all for this love and support that you all show this channel. Please, if you like what we do, man, if you really find these videos informative, please help us keep the channel going, man. Hit the cash out. You know, we really can use everything right now that we get. As you see, we can't do the StreamYard right now because I done ran out of my free free hours basically for this month. So um, we're doing them just going straight to YouTube. But if you want to donate to the channel, man, the cash tag is up in the title, and also the cash tag and the PayPal link is down in the bottom of the description section. We really could use that support. Most importantly, again, please leave your comments as you watch this video, whether you pro or anti, whatever my point of view is. Just please leave a comment. We can discuss it later on tonight when we do a video. Also hit that like button, hit that share button. That really helps. So until y'all see me this evening, man, please, again, share these videos, hit the like button, and most importantly, man, leave your comment and make a donation through the Cash App or PayPal, because right now we can use everything. We can use everything right now. We really can. So until y'all see me this evening, y'all be blessed.